Right now on Good Morning Northwest, the cleanup begins at the Lineage warehouse in Findlay. Find out why a Benton County commissioner says he's been waiting a long time for this day. We're getting a first look at the damage left behind after a destructive wildfire in Walla Walla County near the Ice Harbor Dam area. And new details have been released in that deadly turbulence on board a Boeing 777 on an overseas flight. What authorities say may have caused the 10 seconds of terror. And it's been a rainy 24 hours for much of our region. How long will it last? Meteorologist Tiffany Savona has your full forecast. Good Morning Northwest starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest on your side.
Good morning and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jill Sperling. Jessica Jalal has the morning off. It is 5 a.m. on this Wednesday, May 22nd. Let's check in right away this morning on your forecast with meteorologist Tiffany Savona. Tiffany, what are we expecting as we wake up this morning?
Good morning, Jill. Things are quieting down since yesterday. We had rainfall across most of the region yesterday afternoon, yesterday evening. Overnight, we had a couple of showers along the foothills of the Blues, but those are now pushing off to the east as we're showing you a 3-hour loop here. So roads may still be wet in places like Walla Walla and Dayton if you're about to head out the door. Otherwise, it's pretty mild to start off the morning. Temperatures in the 50s out there, and these numbers really aren't going to drop too much more from where they are right now. One of the reasons, because of the wind. It's already cranking up out of the south and west, 10 and 20 miles per hour, even a little bit stronger up toward Ellensburg and the Kittitas Valley. So it will be a breezy day today. I think we'll start off dry in Yakima and the Tri-Cities, but take the umbrella with you to work today because there will be a chance for scattered showers and even a few thunderstorms later on this afternoon. Highs in the middle 60s. Couple of showers possible this morning in Walla Walla, and we'll just keep that chance for scattered shower and thunderstorm activity in the forecast on and off throughout the day along the foothills of the Blues with highs around 59 degrees. We'll let you know how much rain we saw yesterday and when we'll start to dry things out coming up in a little bit. Jill, back to you.
Thank you, Tiffany. Demolition is underway in Findlay at the site of the Lineage Logistics warehouse fire. Much of the smoke has cleared, but now officials are warning people that loud noises will be heard over the next few weeks. The demolition work started Tuesday morning at the Lineage site. The contractor Signal Restoration started removing metal and other debris from the outer area of the building. Benton County Commissioner Jerome Delvin and other local political leaders toured the site for the first time last week. Delvin says he's been looking forward to this day.
And you can see that their largest fire truck, can't get in there to where it's where the fire is going. So they can't even reach to where the fire is still smoldering. And so now the company has hired some contractors to come in here and then start pulling that stuff out safely. I think the people out here will start seeing some movement because they have the equipment that they can go in there safely and not worry. That's what's kept people out, is not having the proper equipment to go in there safely.
Benton County Fire District 1 says as crews remove material and truck it to scrap yards and landfills, they will create improved access to areas of the building that continue to smolder. They estimate that it could take up to 60 days to fully clear the site to prepare for new construction. The fire first broke out on April 21st. No one was hurt, and the cause of the fire is still being investigated. Well, yesterday we told you about the fire that destroyed an administrative building in Walla Walla County at the Ice Harbor Dams. This morning, we're getting a look at the damage. According to the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, an earlier wildfire in the surrounding area is suspected to have caused the blaze, which may have been ignited by embers near the building. That location served as the administrative office for the Tri-Rivers Management. Firefighters say its contents were destroyed, and the Army Corps says damages are being assessed. We'll have more on what this means for the area later this week. Amazon says it's going to open a new 90,000 square foot delivery station in Yakima. Amazon says it's going to renovate an existing building on Keys Road, not far from Yakima Sportsman State Park. That process is expected to start this summer. Amazon says it will be a last mile facility, which is where packages are sorted and loaded onto delivery vehicles. Memorial Day weekend is coming up, and it's a time that a lot of people traditionally hit the road. But you're going to need to consider a fuel budget. AAA reports gas prices nationwide are averaging $3.59 per gallon. In Washington, the average price is $1 higher. That's actually down slightly from a week ago and comparable to what we were paying a year ago. Analysts say they're expecting gas prices to hold fairly steady this summer. The Biden administration is planning to release 1 million barrels of gasoline over the coming weeks. The 42 million gallons of gasoline will come from strategic reserves that are located in Maine and New Jersey. That process was structured to maximize its impact on gasoline prices between Memorial Day and Independence Day. Demand for gasoline tends to peak in the summer when more people travel and drive long distances. The sale isn't expected to have a significant impact on prices at the pump. A quick look at a couple of headlines from around the world this morning. Crowds are gathering in Tehran ahead of the funeral of President Ibrahim Raisi and his companions who died in a helicopter crash over the weekend. Raisi's body was flown from Tabriz, the closest major city, to the remote crash site. Eventually, it was returned to the capital to lie at Tehran's Grand Masala Mosque before going to his hometown in eastern Iran. He will be buried Thursday. One person died and 71 were injured after a Singapore Airlines flight encountered severe turbulence. The Boeing 777 en route to Singapore from London on Tuesday was forced to make an emergency landing in Bangkok. Medical tents were set up on the tarmac where dozens of passengers were treated for injuries. 18 were hospitalized and 12 more had to be taken to the hospital. 211 passengers and 18 crew were on board the flight. A CNN weather analysis reveals an area of rapidly developing thunderstorms over southern Myanmar. At the time of the flight, reported extreme turbulence. On your radar today, the Washington State Department of Veterans Affairs is hosting a meeting to talk about the possibility of creating Veterans Cemetery in the Tri-Cities area. It's going to be at the West Richland Police Department from 10 a.m. until noon. Last week, our Austin Reed talked with supporters of the cemetery and why the Tri-Cities is a good location. You can find more information about the proposal at applevalleyNewsNow.com. Straight ahead on Good Morning Northwest, there is a new way to report if you have been denied emergency care. Why the government says this will help people get the care they need and help expedite claims of denial. Your health headlines are up next.
It's the massive 4-day sale at Furniture Row. That's 4 days to take $100 off every $1,000 you spend and watch the savings stack up. And check out doorbusters while they last. Plus, 6 years, no interest. But don't wait. The massive 4-day sale at Furniture Row ends Monday.
You're all moving on up. I am throwing the party of all parties. Everybody's invited, except for the students and most of the teachers.
It's a party, it's a party. Your best days of the year start here at Kubota Orange Days. It's the year's biggest selection of Kubota tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles, including the #1 selling compact tractor in the USA. Plus the year's best deals, like 0% APR for 84 months or up to $3,300 off select compact tractors. Orange goes all day. Sales ending soon. Visit your local dealer today.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Memorial Aquatic Park in Pasco will be open Memorial Weekend, Saturday to Monday, 1 to 5:45 p.m. to kick off the summer swim season. With its 2 pools, water slides, diving board, splash pad, and more, Memorial Aquatic Park is the place to play over Memorial Weekend. Cool off with us this weekend at Memorial Aquatic Park in Pasco for all the fun. Learn more at PascoParksandRec.com. Get fit, have fun, and do more with Pasco Parks and Rec.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
Memorial Day weekend is finally here, and More Furniture is celebrating with store-wide sale prices and free white glove delivery all weekend long. It's your chance for huge savings on furniture, mattresses, and accessories all under one roof. Why buy online when you can get real furniture at a real value and have it delivered and professionally installed for free? Visit your local More Furniture this Memorial Weekend.
Welcome to Premier Woodworks, your premier source for custom cabinetry and full-service interior design. Our custom designs are brought to life with 3D images to help you visualize the final result. Our high-quality cabinetry is crafted with care and attention to detail. From kitchen and bath design to remodel project management, we're here to make your dream space a reality. Premier Woodworks, located at 109 North Washington Street in Kennewick.
It's the massive 4-day sale at Denver Mattress. Right now, save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Or check out the Summit for only $299.99, plus 6 years no interest and free shipping. But hurry, the massive 4-day sale at Denver Mattress ends Monday.
This newscast sponsored by Nissan.
In your health headlines this morning, federal officials have announced a new platform to report denied emergency care directly to the U.S. government. All Americans are entitled to emergency medical care under federal law called the Emergency Medical Treatment and Labor Act, or EMTALA. It states hospitals that receive federal funds must stabilize or transfer patients needing emergency care, regardless of whether they can pay or have mental illness. Hospitals cannot turn them away. Any patients who believe they were wrongfully turned away can file an EMTALA complaint, which would trigger an investigation and threaten the hospital's funding. In the past, emergency health care complaints were funneled through state agencies and often included a number of steps. Federal officials say the new platform is expected to expedite investigations and provide more transparency into emergency care access. Up next on Good Morning Northwest, severe weather, deadly tornadoes, this time hitting the Midwest, the devastation left behind, and who will be under alert later today. But what will our weather look like? Meteorologist Tiffany Savona has your first alert full forecast. We'll be right back.
Poor maintenance, old tires, bad brakes, that could be why the big truck hit you. Hit by a big truck? I know how to beat their insurance companies. I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
Call 853-2222. No matter what roads lead you home, McCurley Mazda is about to make your journey even better. Whether it's cruising riverside highways, winding vineyard trails, or anywhere else your travels take you, now is the perfect time to upgrade your way home. Visit McCurley in the Pasco Autoplex today for this special offer.
Find your way home in a new 2024 Mazda CX-5 with 0% financing up to 60 months from McCurley Mazda.
Welcome to Beaver Valley Lodge, your rustic lodging and event venue in the beautiful Leavenworth, Washington. Experience the great outdoors and enjoy the beauty of the mountains as you stay with us on our 50 acres in the Cascade Foothills. Whether you're joining us for a wedding, retreat, vacation, or family reunion, we're here to make your stay unforgettable. We make it our goal for you to come as a guest, but leave as a friend. Book your stay today at beavervalleylodge.com.
Okay, guys, we're all here because US Cellular has an incredible deal. Right now, you can get unlimited data for just $30 a line.
Sorry, just double checking. Is it really that good of a deal?
Yeah, it's a huge deal. On top of that, you also get 4 free phones.
4 free phones! Wow, I just triple checked and that's awesome.
So go get that deal. Or at least help me click. Did you check the expiration dates?
Oh, I can do that.
Great.
4 free phones plus unlimited data for just $30 a line. No trade-in needed.
Visit us at our new urban wine bar in historic downtown Kennewick. Choose from a variety of wines and food from our expanded menu. Enjoy time with friends old and new. After hours with riverfront views from our shaded patio, we are Murray Gaston Wine Bar.
Just how massive is the massive 4-day sale at Denver Mattress? Well, for starters, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Or save up to $200 on our Doctor's Choice lineup, any size, any model. Check out the Summit for only $299.99. And get up to $500 off select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets and receive a free $300 gift. Plus 6 years no interest and free shipping. But hurry, the massive 4-day sale at Denver Mattress ends Monday.
The Jeopardy Masters finals are here.
True Daily Double, please.
With $500,000 on the line, who will be crowned the 2024 Jeopardy Masters champion? This is still absolutely anybody's game.
Jeopardy Masters primetime finale event tonight on ABC.
Poor maintenance, old tires, bad brakes, that could be why the big truck hit you. Hit by a big truck? I know how to be their insurance companies. I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
Call 853-2222.
Fight back against scammers targeting seniors. Apple Valley News Now at 6 tonight. From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Tiffany Savona.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. It was a rainy afternoon and a rainy evening yesterday, and since yesterday we've seen a decent amount of rain, at least in the foothills of the Blues where we did expect those higher totals. So Walla Walla picking up 0.6 of an inch, and we've seen some of that early this morning. Pendleton, 39 hundredths. Hermiston, about 1/4 of an inch. Tri-Cities, just under 1/4 of an inch. And Yakima, only a few hundredths of an inch. And I think we will add to these totals later on this afternoon. Right now, we're dry across most of the region, the exception a few lingering showers along the foothills of the Blues. So Dayton and Walla Walla, a little bit of light rain falling at this time. Now, our temperatures are in the 50s. They're really not going to move too much this morning because of the rain and because of the wind speeds, which are quite breezy as of right now. It's 54 right now in Tri-Cities, 51 in Walla Walla, 46 in Dayton, 50 degrees in Toppenish, 42 in Yakima, where we have seen some breaks in the clouds, so a little bit colder across our northwestern communities. And here are the winds. They're already up out of the south and west between 10 and 20 miles per hour, sustained at 29 right now in Ellensburg. So it's going to be another breezy day out there. In fact, the strongest winds will likely be across northeast Oregon and the Columbia Gorge. So into Hermiston, we do have a wind advisory until 5 o'clock this evening where we could see gusts up to 50 miles per hour. Like the past couple of days, it's still going to be breezy elsewhere where we could see gusts up to 35, maybe even 40 miles per hour, but we're staying under that wind advisory criteria. We had a cold front move through yesterday. That was the reason for the showers that developed, and we are going to be cooler today compared to yesterday. If you thought yesterday was cool in the upper 60s, well, we're going to drop those temperatures a little bit more today. Now, this morning, just a couple of showers possible out toward Walla Walla. The rest of us starting off dry, but then as early as noon, we'll see some regeneration of scattered showers. And a few storms will be possible today as well with that upper level low pressure system sitting right on top of us. So if a thunderstorm develops right over you, you can expect some heavy rain and also some small hail not out of the question, and lightning of course. So be on the lookout for that later on this afternoon. Nothing is expected to go severe, and any storms that develop will start to diminish after sunset. So cool and breezy otherwise, highs only in the low and middle 60s. Keep in mind, we should be in the upper 70s. It's the end of May. We're almost into June. This evening, notice how the showers and the thunderstorms really start to diminish in coverage once we get past sunset, so by 8, 9 o'clock. And then we're dry overnight. We'll keep it mostly cloudy, though. Temperatures will be dropping back down into the 40s, so tomorrow won't be quite as mild as this morning. We're talking about 46 in Tri-Cities, 44 in Walla Walla, 42 in Hermiston, and 42 in Yakima. Tomorrow, we'll be back into the 70s, so the cool down isn't going to be long-lived. 74 tomorrow in Tri-Cities, 68 Walla Walla, 73 in Hermiston, 72 in Prosser, 73 in Yakima, and we will see some afternoon sunshine tomorrow, and it won't be quite as breezy as today, thankfully. So showers possible, storms possible this afternoon, breezy as well, and then tomorrow looking better, and that's going to set the stage for a pretty nice weekend. We cooled down a little bit on Saturday, but look at Memorial Day, just in time for the unofficial start for summer. We're back in the 80s. Yakima, a little bit less of a chance for a few showers and storms today, back in the 70s tomorrow and Friday, a little bit cooler, upper 60s Saturday, and then back in the 70s Sunday. Walla Walla, upper 50s today, so it's going to be cool, rainy, stormy at times, and breezy. 68 tomorrow, so doing better. Still a lot of clouds, and then we can't roll out a spotty shower Friday and Saturday. 80s on Memorial Day. 62 and windy today in Hermiston, but it's looking much better Thursday and Friday, and back in the 80s for Memorial Day and early next week. Jill?
Thank you, Tiffany. Well, if you are starting Memorial Day weekend early, you may want to keep an eye on the weather forecast first. A large and dangerous storm system is sweeping across the U.S. today. It's responsible for numerous tornadoes and several deaths. Amy Kiley reports forecasters say people in its path need to be careful.
Today, a storm system that's been spawning deadly tornadoes is moving east. It spans across parts of the U.S., and it's behind the tornado warnings millions of Americans were under yesterday as the system struck at least a dozen states.
It was actually all gone. Like, you can't even tell where we lived. So, yeah, it's just kind of crazy.
In Iowa, the State Patrol reports several fatalities and injuries. Officials say multiple tornadoes touched down there yesterday.
It's devastating. I've lived here all my life. I'm just praying that everybody was safe. Everybody's safe and nobody got hurt.
One Iowa woman says she's grateful her dog survived a tornado while separated from the family.
And all my family and friends who live right here were all okay, but the dog wasn't here. But we found her, so I'm just so thankful to God that we're all here.
For people in areas like Omaha, Nebraska, the aftermath means subsiding floods. This dust storm video is from north central Illinois last night. In Colorado, the damage is from a hailstorm that struck Monday. A CNN meteorologist says those in the storm's path today should know what to do during a tornado warning.
You need to be inside your home, away from the windows. Put as many walls between you and the outside as possible.
I'm Amy Kiley reporting.
The Iowa State Patrol says those tornadoes killed several people, but declined at this time to verify just how many. That number is expected to be released this morning. When we return on Good Morning Northwest, nearly $2 million stolen in less than a minute. How at least one of these thieves was caught thanks to some good old-fashioned detective work. Your entertainment headlines are up next.
Life's better when you're under our roof, because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to enjoy their dreams. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
No matter how he got here, how alone she feels, how they've struggled to support their best friend, what's important is this moment, when they reached out and said, "I can't do this alone." And we said, "That's okay. We'll figure it out together." If you or a loved one needs support, our trained counselors can help you too. 988, anywhere, anytime.
For 600 different cigars and 125 pipe tobaccos, it's The Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's The Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's The Educated Cigar. At The Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998, open 7 days a week.
When you get hurt on the job, you never know if you're going to get paid by Labor and Industries. Let Bothwell and Hamill fight on your behalf for your workers' comp. We can often increase your compensation. The sooner you call us, the better. If you were hurt at work, let us go to work to get you benefits.
Call 509-584-4411 for a free consultation. Bothwell and Hamill.
It's your chance to save during the memorial event going on now at Moore Furniture. Find amazing values for your home under $500. Get this solid wood queen bed in 2 color options for only $495. Sink into comfort with this sofa featuring reversible chaise for only $495. Or get the family together around this dining table with 6 chairs for only $495. Available in 2 color options. Visit your local Moore Furniture for these and other amazing sales specials.
Welcome to Premier Woodworks, your premier source for custom cabinetry and full-service interior design. Our custom designs are brought to life with 3D images to help you visualize the final result. Our high-quality cabinetry is crafted with care and attention to detail. From kitchen and bath design to remodel project management, we're here to make your dream space a reality. Premier Woodworks, located at 109 North Washington Street in Kennewick.
Life's better when you're under our roof, because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to enjoy their dreams. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
Good Morning Northwest streams all day at AppleValleyNewsNow.com and our mobile apps.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. In your entertainment headlines this morning, authorities in Los Angeles are investigating how actor Matthew Perry got the ketamine that led to his death. Los Angeles police have opened a criminal investigation into the source. The DEA and Postal Inspection Service are also involved. Perry, best known as Chandler on the classic TV show Friends, was found face down in the pool at his Pacific Palisades home last October. The medical examiner's autopsy report ruled the 54-year-old's death an accident, but noted contributing factors, including the effects of ketamine in Perry's system. The report mentioned Perry was getting ketamine infusion therapy for treatment of anxiety and depression. It was a high-end handbag heist caught on camera. Newly released surveillance video of the crime in March shows two people breaking into a luxury Miami hotel with trash cans and stealing nearly $2 million worth of Hermes handbags. One of those people has been caught. Police say they tracked him by the license plate on the getaway car, which was also used in a jewelry store robbery using the same trash cans 10 days before. The handbags, though, have not yet been recovered. Sports stars Venus Williams, Mary Fowler, Susana Rodriguez, Estelle Mosley, and Eva Swoboda are getting a Barbie made in their likeness. Barbie maker Mattel says they want to honor role models in different countries to inspire limitless potential in every girl. They say the women featured are breaking boundaries in their fields. Each doll comes with their own accessories. Seven-time Grand Slam champion and former world #1 Venus Williams says this is an opportunity to reach girls and young women in a way she dreamed about.
Especially at this stage in my life, all I want to do is share what I know and what I've learned to help other people, in particular young women. So getting the opportunity to share my life and my story and pass on my knowledge and experiences, for me, is icing on the cake.
The new dolls are part of Barbie's 65th birthday celebration. Mattel says this campaign shows every young girl deserves the opportunity to pursue her passions and turn dreams into realities. Coming up on Good Morning Northwest, a program shutdown that faced backlash in the East Valley community. Our Emily Goodell with an in-depth report on why the school canceled its junior ROTC program. And Ben Franklin Transit surprises students with who won its art contest. We'll be right back.
In today's Tech Bites, a big change at Kickstarter. The crowdfunding platform now allows pledges after campaigns end. The new feature lets backers support projects post-campaign, boosting funding by 35%. It will only be available to creators who hit their initial goal. Microsoft Edge will soon offer real-time video translation on some websites, including YouTube and LinkedIn, by adding subtitles live as you're watching the video. Initially, the AI feature supports Spanish to English and English to several languages. Microsoft plans on adding more languages. And finally, Sonos is launching its first Bluetooth noise-canceling headphones. The Ace headphones will have the ability to connect to the Sonos soundbar, allowing for a private cinema sound experience. They launched June 5th for $450. Now, I thought my Bluetooth headphones were broken, so I repaired them. Those are your Tech Bites. Have a great day.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Like 2 lines of unlimited for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings versus Verizon and AT&T. Plus, get one of the latest 5G phones free when you add a line. Experience it all on America's largest and fastest 5G network. At T-Mobile, customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of unlimited for only $30 a line. Switch today.
Whether someone is across the neighborhood, across the street, or across the room, you have the power to make them feel right at home. Ritz, a taste of welcome.
No application fee if you apply by May 31st at University of Maryland Global Campus, offering online and hybrid courses and lifetime career services. Learn about our more than 125 degrees and certificates at umgc.edu.
Right now on Good Morning Northwest, people in the East Valley community say they are disappointed with the decision made by the school district to cancel the junior ROTC program. Our Emily Goodell has the in-depth report. What a Washington convenience store is doing to ward off would-be burglars and loiterers. It's not a new concept, but the neighbors aren't happy. And how you can help raise money for a cause that everyone may face in either their own lives or the lives of a loved one, the Walk to End Alzheimer's. And it's been a rainy 24 hours for much of our region. How long will it last? Meteorologist Tiffany Savona has your full forecast. Good Morning Northwest starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest on your side.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jill Sperling. Jessica Jalal has the morning off. It is 5:30 a.m. on this Wednesday, May 22nd. Let's check in with this morning on our forecast with meteorologist Tiffany Savona. So, Tiffany, we had a little bit of rain yesterday that we haven't really seen in a bit. What are we expecting today?
You know, we do have that chance for showers again today, Jill, and even a few thunderstorms this afternoon, but we'll take all the rain we can get. It's actually been a pretty decent month as far as rainfall totals go when you compare it to average, but we're still abnormally dry across much of the region. So even though we're dry right now, we do expect more showers and even a few storms to develop later on this afternoon. A couple of spotty showers now pushing east of Dayton and east of Walla Walla. So you're not going to need that umbrella this morning, but I would grab it because there is a chance you'll need it later on today. Temperatures are in the 50s for the most part, 51 in Walla Walla, 54 in Tri-Cities, 52 in Hermiston. It is colder in Cle Elum and up into Yakima and the Kittitas Valley. That's because those areas have seen a little bit more of a clearing overnight, and we're behind a cold front. And you can see the winds in that direction are coming out of the north and west. The rest of us, winds are coming out of the south and west, and they're breezy already, 10 to 20 miles per hour, and they will increase through the afternoon hours. So your rush hour forecast, you're looking good this morning. Most of us in the 50s. Most of us will have dry conditions going to work. The exception, roads may be a little bit wet in Dayton and Walla Walla from overnight rain, but it may take you a little bit longer to get home this evening if you have a shower or even thunderstorm develop in your direction with temperatures in the middle 60s. We'll let you know when the rain comes to an end, and we'll take a peek at that Memorial Day forecast and also let you know if you'll be able to see that full moon tomorrow night coming up in a little bit. Jill, back to you.
Thank you, Tiffany. Despite some community pushback, the East Valley School District has doubled down on its decision to eliminate the JROTC program next year. The district says that's due to lack of interest, but some parents still have questions. Our own Emily Goodell sat down with the superintendent to get some of those answers.
It's the end of the JROTC program at East Valley High School.
We feel pretty defeated by their decision.
Made due to low enrollment and an unfilled instructor position, both requirements to remain in good standing with the Army. But the district says it wasn't the Army's call.
This was a building level decision made to try to create a master schedule and utilize the staffing to best meet the needs and interests of the students.
Parents say overall enrollment numbers could have been higher if 6th and 7th graders were surveyed for their interest in the middle school JROTC program.
My daughter's in 7th grade, going into 8th, and yeah, when we got her registration, it wasn't even on there.
The district says they didn't because they knew they'd been making the decision based on the interest at the high school level. Parents say outside factors may have also dissuaded high schoolers from signing up.
So my son's counselor is one who told him that he wouldn't be allowed to do the JROTC with IB or a running start.
The superintendent says he's checked on that with the principal and counselors.
No one is recalling a conversation as such, and we've asked our community to come talk with the principal and talk with their counselors if there has been some confusion, and that just hasn't occurred at this point.
Parents say there's also now a former JROTC instructor willing to step into the vacant position, which was open for 4 months with no applicants. But the district says their decision is primarily based on the pre-registration survey, which included incoming freshmen and only showed 43 students interested for next year's program at the high school, compared to about 70 who are enrolled this year.
Kids can only take so many classes, so as the interest level grows here, that means it's dwindling somewhere else, especially when you come to the elective type courses.
Programs like agriculture and computer science have doubled in size, but the numbers now would leave JROTC classes with only a handful of students each, causing a ripple effect.
Anytime that you have 5 kids in one class, that means, the other 25 kids that would typically be in a normal class size are then getting pushed into other classes, which means those classes end up being bigger than they need to be.
The district says East Valley students will still be able to participate in JROTC extracurricular activities through the West Valley School District program.
I understand people are frustrated and upset. Like I said, they're losing something they care about. But I think if they give us the opportunity to come in and talk with us, we can try to make the best of the situation and see what we can do to support their students to pursue their interests.
And develop the skills that are most important to their kids. In East Valley, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
The district says they're exploring a way for East Valley students to attend JROTC classes in West Valley during the school day, but it's unclear if or when that might happen. Some businesses in Western Washington have started playing classical music loudly to try and encourage people not to linger outside.
It is super loud, and I definitely have heard people being like, I don't know why it's so loud. I can hear it down the street.
Hearing it down the street is a problem. Some neighbors in Tacoma have filed noise complaints, saying that the music is too loud and playing constantly. Advocates say the music is deterring people from loitering or camping outside the businesses, but the Tacoma-Pierce County Coalition to End Homelessness says it's not a good permanent solution.
What other solutions would you like to see?
So the coalition for many years has urged the city of Tacoma to create low barrier spaces where people can go, and so that they don't have to stay in front of businesses.
The businesses could face hundreds of dollars in fines if the city orders them to stop playing loud music and they don't comply. The Ben Franklin Art Bus visited the contest winners at their schools to recognize and celebrate the student artwork. The annual contest gives students a chance for their artwork to be on the BFT Art Bus. The contest is open to students in grades 9 through 12 and honors students in 2 categories of traditional art and digital art. The first, second, and third place winners receive gift card prizes along with their art display. This year's contest had a theme of free ride based on the free rides available to those 18 and younger. Students are asked to interpret this theme literally or metaphorically. Third place winner, digital winner, Soleil, says she created her piece as a literal interpretation of who can ride the bus.
Yeah, it's like really nice to have my art around. I feel like because of what I drew, it shows like people from different backgrounds. And even at the reception yesterday, there was people that kind of fit into it. So I thought it was nice that people might be able to like see themselves represented.
BFT spokespeople say art teachers play an important role with their support for students. Almost 200 submissions were sent in for this year's contest. BFT redecorates the art bus every year using large stickers. Yakima area senior living facilities have teamed up with the Pippins for the 2nd annual Alzheimer's Awareness Night on June 9th. But leading up to the game, Highgate Senior Living, Avamere Englewood Heights, Fieldstone, Orchard West, and Brookdale Senior Living are putting on a special fundraiser. They're auctioning off 44 special Pippin jerseys the players will wear to the game that night, then autograph. They're hoping to double the $4,000 they raised last year for the Walk to End Alzheimer's.
So it provides support for the Yakima Valley, resources, support groups, classes, many different things, research to help find a cure.
You have until the night of the game on June 9th to bid on the jerseys. We'll have that link on our website, Apple Valley News Now. Up next on Good Morning Northwest, keeping your kids safe when it comes to the internet is really all about what you know yourself. What the Richland Police Department is doing to help you get prepared on what your kids may find online. Riley Fitzgerald is in with that report up next.
It's Ford SUV season. Time to get out there and take on adventure in a whole new way. Let's get going. Get 0 for $72 and $3,000 cash on an Escape or $3,000 on a Mustang Mach-E. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Why buy a mattress from Mattress Depot USA?
Low prices.
Every day, we beat any competitor's price.
Selection?
All sizes and brands like Sealy, Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic.
Customer service.
Our sleep specialists average 10 years in the industry. Check out our reviews.
Comfort guarantee?
120 nights worth.
Same-day delivery.
Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
Local?
Born here, live here.
Come see us today.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
I got help to push back.
I got help to push back.
Lybalvi helps us push back against bipolar 1.
Once daily prescription Lybalvi is proven to treat manic or mixed episodes of bipolar 1 in adults to help you push back. Elderly patients with dementia have increased risk of death or stroke. Do not take Lybalvi if you are taking opioids or are in opioid withdrawal. The samidorphan in Lybalvi can cause severe opioid withdrawal that can lead to hospitalization or increased risk of life-threatening overdose. Get emergency help if you have trouble breathing, become very drowsy with slowed or shallow breathing, feel faint, very dizzy or confused, or have a fever, stiff muscles, rash, swollen glands, or problems with your liver, kidneys, heart, or lungs. Other serious side effects may include high cholesterol, weight gain, potentially fatal high blood sugar, uncontrolled body movements which may be permanent, dizziness upon standing, or falls.
Are you ready? Ask your doctor about Lybalvi. Looking for copay savings? For info, text copay to 45286.
For 600 different cigars and 125 pipe tobaccos, it's The Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's The Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's The Educated Cigar. At The Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998, open 7 days a week.
At Bi-Mart, we're celebrating 20 years of employee ownership. Save now with our latest savings book, arriving in your mailbox this week, or pick up a copy in store. Save $50 on a Mega Master 6-burner gas grill. All Pepsi brand 6-pack 16.9-ounce bottles are 3 for $10. Plus save on your garden. Gallon-sized annuals and perennials are just $5.99. Save now at Bi-Mart, celebrating 20 years of being employee-owned and proudly saving our members more.
It's Ford SUV season. Time to get out there and take on adventure in a whole new way. Let's get going. Get 0 for 72 and $3,000 cash on an Escape or $3,000 on a Mustang Mach-E. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Fight back against scammers targeting seniors. Apple Valley News Now at 6 tonight.
Welcome back. The Richland Police Department and the Southeast Regional Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force are hosting an internet safety presentation. Riley Fitzgerald joins us now with all of the details about this event that's coming up. Good morning, Riley. How can people get involved?
Good morning, Jill. In today's digital world where so much of our lives revolve around technology and the internet, understanding the risks and potential danger is important, especially when it comes to the vulnerable population who are growing up sometimes with cell phones right in front of them. It's the Richland Police Department's goal with this internet safety presentation to empower families, caregivers, and communities with the knowledge of how to navigate the digital world safely when it comes to the youth. It will be interactive and informative, and an opportunity for questions and discussions to further enhance understanding and awareness of what internet crimes against children are and how to avoid it.
And then again, the anecdotes from some of our ICAC detectives, really that's irreplaceable knowledge. Them being able to speak to what they face firsthand in real life will be huge for parents.
According to Claire Venema, the community relations specialist with the Richland Police Department, there were 88 cyber tips that came in last year from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Venema says that's 88 cases too many, and she says internet crimes against children are prevalent in the community.
It's every age, right? We normally think about it being teens interacting on their cell phones. It's kids getting on their parents' Kindles and not knowing that they get on the internet. It's everything in between, being on Roblox, innocent apps, seemingly innocent apps that end up on things like Discord that you had no clue kiddos had the access to be on.
The presentation is happening on Thursday from 6 to 7:30 p.m. in the Richland Community Center in the Riverview Room. It is free and open to anyone, but registration is required, and you can find the registration links at applevalleynewsnow.com. Jill, I'll send it back to you.
Thank you, Riley. Up next on Good Morning Northwest, the Taylor Swift era is far from over. In your business headlines this morning, what her Eras tour is doing worldwide and for their economies and businesses back here. But first, meteorologist Tiffany Savona has your First Alert full forecast. We'll be right back.
Good Morning Northwest streams all day at AppleValleyNewsNow.com and our mobile apps.
Under our roof, they're free to dream big. Because we're here to help protect those dreams. Bundle life and save up to 25% on home and auto. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
The Honda you want is here. Get a great offer on the stylish HR-V or the Civic. Which car and driver called fun to drive? There's never been a better time to drive in the moment with Honda. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into your local Honda dealer today.
Make your first move with battery power made by Steel. Right now, save $50 on the KMA 80R Combi motor or the HSA 50 hedge trimmer. Real Steel.
A lot is changing in our community right now. New roads, new schools, and new opportunities. We're growing, and that means there are more cars on our streets than ever before. That's why we're expanding our facilities and services. So no matter what roads lie ahead, you'll always find your way home.
Find your way home in a new 2024 Chevy Silverado with financing as low as 1.9% from McCurley Chevrolet.
If you are having emotional, psychological, or severe anxiety issues, get medical help because your mental health is vitally important. More at AppleValleyNewsNow.com.
Mental health services at Prosser Memorial Health's primary care clinics. Visit ProsserHealth.org.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Who am I? Wow, is that really me?
Hi, I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Plexiderm. All it takes is 10 minutes to reduce the appearance of under eye bags, wrinkles, and crow's feet. The instant results are from naturally based silicates found in shell clay. Once applied, your skin tightens and firms. Take action with our Plexiderm 10-minute challenge. Try it today for only $14.95 plus get free shipping. Visit plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Identical twins separated at birth. They first met on GMA.
All right, Gracie, come on out and meet your sister.
It's very overwhelming. Now, as they graduate high school, see the joyous reunion live this morning on GMA.
Under our roof, they're free to dream big. Because we're here to help protect those dreams. Bundle life and save up to 25% on home and auto. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Tiffany Savona.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. It was a rainy afternoon, rainy evening yesterday, and all that rain started to taper off overnight, and the rain has now stopped in Dayton and Walla Walla as we speak. But keep that umbrella with you today because we will have another chance for more showers and even a few thunderstorms developing this afternoon and early this evening before the sun sets. Our temperatures are on the mild side. We're out ahead of the front in many spots. That's where you're seeing 50s. 53 Connell, 54 in Tri-Cities, 51 in Walla Walla, 52 in Hermiston. Look at Ellensburg and Yakima behind the front. We are down into the 40s, and we have seen some of those clouds clear out overnight. Two reasons why our northwestern communities are a little bit colder. Now, winds are breezy already this morning out of the south and west, 15 to 25 miles per hour, even stronger up across the Kittitas Valley. And we have seen gusts over 30 already this morning in some locations. We do have a wind advisory in effect through 5 o'clock today. The strongest wind gusts will likely be across northeast Oregon. So this does include Hermiston, not Pendleton, but we could see wind gusts in the Hermiston area up to 50 miles per hour today. The rest of the region, not included in the advisory, but it's still going to be breezy for you as well, where we could see wind gusts up to 35 and maybe even 40 miles per hour. Could make driving a little difficult, so keep two hands on the steering wheel today and be alert for any tree branches or even trash cans that do blow in the road today. By early to this morning, I should say, notice how the showers diminish along the foothills of the Blues, but as early as noon, we could see some regeneration of shower and even some thunderstorm activity across portions of Oregon. And then notice how the showers and storms start to really develop on a scattered basis during the afternoon hours. And if you do see any thunderstorms, main threats would be lightning and also some small hail. Certainly not out of the question. It will be a little bit cooler today and breezy still. 64 in the Tri-Cities, 62 in Hermiston, only 59 in Walla Walla. It's almost the end of May. 64 in Yakima and 61 degrees in Toppenish, so well below average for this time of year. Notice that the showers and storms continue through around sunset, and then once we get past 8, 9 o'clock, things start to really settle down. We'll stay mostly cloudy overnight though, but the winds will finally diminish, which will be nice, but that means it will be cooling down a little bit. We're down to 46 tomorrow morning in Tri-Cities, 44 Walla Walla, 40 degrees in Dayton, 41 in Toppenish, and 42 in Yakima. Tomorrow, we'll start off with the clouds, but then see more afternoon sunshine. It'll be a nice and warmer day. Highs back in the low middle 70s. Believe it or not, this is still below average. We should be in the upper 70s this time of year. May's full moon. It'll actually be full early tomorrow morning. And May's full moon is called the flower moon. Now, you're not going to be able to see it tonight, even though it'll appear full because of the clouds. So I think the weather will cooperate as we head into tomorrow night and early Friday morning. So the moon will rise at 9:26 tomorrow night and set just around 5:30 on Friday. So your forecast showing that we have a nice warm up in store. We'll keep it in the 70s. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then a big warm up as we're back in the 80s just in time for your outdoor Memorial Day plans. Yakima 64 today, only a 30% chance for a few hit or miss showers and storms this afternoon. Breezy, lower 70s Thursday, Friday. We'll knock it down a few degrees Saturday, and then we're back up in the 70s Sunday with 80s expected early next week. Walla Walla 59 with a chance for showers and storms today. 68 tomorrow, 70s briefly on Friday, and knocking it back down into the 60s Saturday. 62 today in Hermiston, windy, that wind advisory in effect until 5 o'clock, and then we're back in the 70s starting tomorrow. Joe?
Thank you, Tiffany. In your business headlines, are you ready for it? Summer travel season is here, and it will likely be busy in Europe, thanks in part to Taylor Swift. Both United and Delta Airlines say flights to cities where the superstar will be performing are surging. United says demand for flights to Lisbon for this weekend's Eras Tour concert increased 25%. Fans are flocking to see Swift in Europe, where it's thousands of dollars cheaper compared to the U.S. More than 1 million Swifties are expected to attend an Eras show in the United Kingdom later this summer. Barclays reports the country could see $953 million injected into the economy thanks to fans. Well, it's tough to imagine a fruit sweeter than a pineapple, but Del Monte thinks it may have found one. The Ruby Glow pineapple took Del Monte 15 years to develop. It's named after its reddish hue. If you'd like to get your hands on it, get ready to pay around $400. Currently, though, save your change because the Ruby Glows are sold out. Over the next few years, analysts say the supply will cause the price to go down. But just for some perspective, in the 1700s, a regular pineapple could sell for as much as $8,000 in today's money. When we return on Good Morning Northwest, it's that time of the year, promposals. But did this one take the cake? How an MLB team helped one guy get the girl.
The new Tempur-Pedic Breeze helps you sleep cooler. So no more nocturnal baking or polar ice cap air conditioner mode, because the Tempur-Pedic Breeze delivers all-night cooling.
Mattress Depot USA.
Okay, nature lovers, at US Cellular, you can get an iPhone 15 Pro on us, plus $300 off a new iPad.
It's true. Check out this amazing photo of an Iberian lynx I got.
That's a tabby cat.
And a slaty bristle front.
A pigeon?
And even Bigfoot.
Yeah, so that's Gary?
Oh, yeah, bro. That's me.
Bigfoot does not exist.
And Gary does exist. Right now at U.S. Cellular, get an iPhone 15 Pro on us, plus $300 off any iPad. U.S. Cellular, built for us.
McCurley Certified Pre-Owned means that your vehicle meets a higher standard, because it's the right thing to do. I mean, yeah, it's the right thing to do.
The vehicle we sell is a representation of us, and if we don't do everything we can to make sure it's a great product at a great value, then we don't want you driving the car.
You know, we can't make a pre-owned car brand new, but we do everything we can to make that vehicle right to be able to be sold to this community.
This Memorial Day, transform your kitchen into a cooking haven with Fred's Appliance.
Fred's has a stainless Frigidaire 3-piece kitchen package, the ultimate upgrade for your home.
Right now, get unbeatable savings at Fred's. Packages start at only $17.47 after mail-in rebates.
Plus, buy additional appliances and unlock even more exclusive rebates, up to $500.
Elevate your kitchen experience today with a new kitchen package from Fred's Appliance.
Welcome to Premier Woodworks, your premier source for custom cabinetry and full-service interior design. Our custom designs are brought to life with 3D images to help you visualize the final result. Our high-quality cabinetry is crafted with care and attention to detail. From kitchen and bath design to remodel project management, we're here to make your dream space a reality. Premier Woodworks, located at 109 North Washington Street in Kennewick.
Poor maintenance, old tires, bad brakes, that could be why the big truck hit you. At my law firm, we have a team that knows big truck wrecks. Big truck insurance companies know that we have the knowledge and experience to get you paid everything you deserve. Call the heavy hitter. When I call the insurance companies, they listen. Hit by a big truck, I know how to be their insurance companies. I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 853-2222.
During our Patriot sale, you'll get amazing values.
Like a Sealy Queen mattress for $3.99.
Come to Mattress Depot USA
before our Patriot sale ends.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Fight back against scammers targeting seniors tonight at 6.
We have light rain pushing east of Walla Walla, east of Dayton this morning. It was raining just a few hours ago, so we're starting off dry this morning. However, you will want to take that umbrella to work with you because we do expect more showers and even a few thunderstorms to develop later on this afternoon on a scattered basis, that is. So low to mid 60s rather across the Yakima Valley. 64 in Yakima, only 50s in Allensburg, 64 in Tri-Cities, 64 at Hanford, 62 in Hermiston, 61 in Connell, and a little bit cooler still along the foothills of the Blues with highs in the mid to upper 50s. Jill?
A New Jersey high school student has just scored the promposal of a lifetime with a little help from a high-profile friend. Here's ABC's Danny New.
Out to center. That's well hit. Tavares going back to the wall.
Last night, Phillies superstar Bryce Harper powered Philadelphia to their 35th win, the most in the major leagues.
Hi, Julia. I'm going to cry.
But on Monday, the two-time MVP also helped pinch hit for the promposal of a high school student in New Jersey.
I was just scared that she wasn't going to answer the door because it was so spontaneous.
Senior Jake Portella got the ball rolling when he walked up to the door of Harper's home, which happens to be nearby. Initially, though, Portella was just hoping for a video to email later.
He was like, what if we just do it right now? I'm like, couldn't turn that down.
So you going to prom with him?
Yes!
Thankfully, senior Julia Leonetti was home, said yes, and then immediately hugged Harper.
I couldn't let him go, you know? I had to make sure he was real. But obviously, as soon as I got a snap back, I was like, I need to hug Jake.
So great to be here.
And Harper now joins a long list of celebrities pitching in for proms, like a few weeks ago when Kevin Bacon showed up prom night to the very Utah high school where he filmed Footloose 40 years earlier. Retired basketball player Dwayne Wade once responded to a high school prom request and then posted on Instagram with the caption, "Never be too